Morning falls across the windows, painting gold along the floor. I can hear the city waking, but I don't hide anymore. There's a box beneath my table, filled with things I couldn't say. Photographs and little letters, names I finally threw away. I used to build my whole existence around a love that wasn't mine. Now I'm learning how to breathe again, one quiet day at a time. I made paper wings in a glass house just to see if I could fly. I was scared of every open door. Now I'm ready for the sky. I don't need another promise, I don't need somebody's hand. I can turn the pieces into something I can finally understand. There's a dress I never wore once, there's a key without a door. There's a version of my younger heart I don't recognize anymore. I used to call it losing everything, now I call it letting go. Funny how the deepest endings make a different person grow. I stopped waiting for forgiveness from a heart that couldn't stay. And the silence that once frightened me feels like freedom today. I made paper wings in a glass house, let the morning pull me through. Every scar became a doorway, every ending something new. I don't need another rescue, I don't need to be complete. I've discovered there's a rhythm in the sound of my own heartbeat. If you see me in the distance, don't mistake my smile for pain. I'm not running from the past now, I just don't live there again. Maybe love was never meant to be the place where I would stay. Maybe I was meant to find myself after you walked away. I made paper wings in a glass house, and I finally learned to fly. All the walls I thought would hold me were the walls I left behind. Now the world is wide before me, and my hands are finally free. I don't know where I am going, but I know who I wanna be. Morning fills the empty room, the old photographs are gone. I open every window and let my new life carry on. Hmm. without your number, lighting up my phone at 8. Made some coffee by the window, didn't check if you were awake. Put my favorite dress on slowly, walked outside without a plan. Bought a flower from a stranger, smiled at someone on the tram. For so long I thought that freedom would feel empty in my hands. Now I'm learning every morning I can make my own demands. It's Sunday in a city I don't know, and somehow I feel right at home. No destination, no one waiting, just a road that's mine alone. I'm discovering little pieces of the woman underneath, and for the first time in forever I don't miss who I used to be. Found a tiny corner cafe with a chair beside the door. Read a book I never finished, then I ordered something more. A musician played an old piano, someone laughed behind the bar. I realized the life I'm living doesn't have to be so hard. I don't need to chase tomorrow, I don't need to understand. Maybe healing isn't something that you hold inside your hands. It's Sunday in a city I don't know, and somehow I feel right at home. Every street becomes a memory I get to make on my own. I'm discovering little pieces of the woman underneath, and for the first time in forever I can finally hear me breathe. Maybe love will find me someday, maybe it won't, and that's okay. I won't build my life around a person who might stay. I've spent years afraid of leaving, now I'm grateful that I did. There was always something waiting on the other side of it. It's Sunday in a city I don't know, but I don't feel lost anymore. Every window holds a different life, every street becomes a door. If tomorrow brings a stranger, I'll decide what I believe. But tonight I'm falling gently for the life I chose for me. The afternoon turns golden, the city slowly changes tone. I keep walking without knowing where, and somehow I know I'm home. There's a record on the counter, spinning softly through the room. Fresh cut roses by the window, and a little red perfume. I turn the lights down to a whisper, let the evening take its time. There's a bottle on the table and a melody I like. I used to wait for someone to make the moment feel complete. Now I turn the music louder and move barefoot on my feet, barefoot on the kitchen floor, dancing like nobody's watching me. I don't need a reason anymore to celebrate the woman I can be. Let the dishes wait till morning, as I put my hair up in a ribbon, sing a melody off key. For a moment I remember how easy it is to be me. No expectations at the table, no unanswered words tonight. Just the rhythm of my heartbeat and the warmth of candlelight. Barefoot on the kitchen floor, dancing like nobody's watching me. I don't need a reason anymore to celebrate the woman I can be. Let the dishes wait till morning, let the whole world pass me by. Tonight I'm pouring something golden, and I'm learning how to enjoy my life. Maybe happiness is quieter than the stories people sell. Maybe it's a song at midnight, maybe it's knowing yourself well. I spent years looking for forever in somebody else's eyes. Now I see it in the little things that make an ordinary night feel alive. Barefoot on the kitchen floor, spinning underneath the chandelier. I don't need somebody's permission to love the life I built right here. Let tomorrow bring its questions. I don't have to know tonight. I'll keep dancing with the music till the morning brings the light. The record slowly reaches silence, the candles disappear one by one. I smile into the empty kitchen and dance until the song is done. I found an old machine this morning, hidden underneath the stairs. Dust was resting on the ribbon like nobody had touched it in years. I placed a blank page inside it, let my fingers find the keys. For the first time I stopped pretending that the past was all I needed. There were words I kept in silence, there were truths I couldn't say. So I gave them to the paper and watched the fear fade away. These are letters I never sent, words I buried in my chest. All the things I couldn't tell you, all the feelings I suppressed. I don't need you to receive them, I don't need you to reply. I'm just finally giving language to the woman I deny. One page talked about the summer, one remembered our first kiss, one was filled with all the questions I was too afraid to ask. Then I wrote about the ending, how I blamed myself for years. Every sentence felt like breathing, every paragraph dried my tears. Maybe closure isn't something that another person gives. Maybe it's the quiet moment when you choose yourself and live. These are letters I never sent, written underneath the rain. Every line became a doorway out of loneliness and pain. you somewhere. I won't turn my face away. I'll simply smile and keep on walking, because I found my own way. These are letters I never sent, now they're resting in a drawer. Not because I still want you, but because I need them no more. Every word has set me free now. Every page has let me grow. Some goodbyes don't need an answer, they just need to finally go. The old machine falls silent. Morning enters through the blinds. I close the drawer and leave the past behind. Mm-hmm. 3:17, the city sleeping, fluorescent lights above my head. I cut the stems of white carnations while the radio softly plays. A taxi stops beside the doorway. Someone orders roses in the rain. I wrap them in a sheet of paper, wondering who they're meant to save. Funny how the world keeps turning while most of us are dreaming. Somewhere between the closing hours, I found a reason to keep breathing. Flowers at 3:17, blooming underneath the artificial light. Nobody knows how beautiful a quiet moment feels at night. I don't need a grand beginning, I don't need a perfect scene. Sometimes life is simply beautiful at 3:17. There's a woman who comes every Thursday, always buys a single rose. She never tells me who it's for, she just smiles and softly goes. There's a man who buys wild lilies, leaves without saying a word. Maybe love has different languages, and silence can still be heard. I've spent years waiting for a feeling that would change my entire life. Now I see it in the smallest things, a stranger's smile, a street light. Flowers at 3:17, growing where nobody thinks they can. Every fragile little blossom feels like proof that I still am. I don't need somebody's promise, I don't need to chase a dream. Tonight I'm learning how to love the life that happens in between. Maybe someday someone will enter through this little glass front door. Maybe I'll recognize the feeling, maybe I won't need it anymore. Because I learned that being lonely doesn't mean you're incomplete. Sometimes solitude is simply a room where your own heart speaks. Flowers at 3:17, morning waiting just beyond the street. I turn the sign from open to close, but I don't feel incomplete. I take one flower home with me, a tiny violet from the green, and place it beside my window at 3:17. The city starts to wake. The first buses cross the avenue, and somewhere behind the glass flowers keep blooming. Yeah. I found a chair with faded velvet, one broken leg and scratched up paint. Someone tried to make it perfect, but perfection never came. So I sanded down the edges, left a little mark behind. Funny how the things we damage can become the things we like. I spent too many years believing every flaw should disappear. Now I see the cracks in sunlight, and somehow they look sincere. I'm beautifully unfinished, and I'm finally okay. I don't need to hide the pieces that the years have worn away. Every scar became a signature, every loss became a line. I'm not who I was before you, I'm someone I don't have to define. There's a table from a farmhouse, covered underneath the sheet. A little carving on the corner, still remember someone's dreams. I restored the faded surface, but I kept the marks of time, because removing every memory would have taken out the life. Maybe beauty isn't spotless, maybe strength isn't being still. Maybe growing means accepting every version of yourself. I'm beautifully unfinished, with a heart that's still awake. I don't need to call it weakness, every time my hands still shake. Every scar became a signature, every loss became a line. I'm not waiting to be perfect, I'm just learning to be mine. If I could speak to who I was then, I'd tell her you will make it through. Don't spend your life apologizing for the things that made you you. You don't have to erase the damage, you don't have to start again. Some of the most beautiful stories were never meant to be perfect in the end. I'm beautifully unfinished, and the light still finds my face. Every chapter left a fingerprint, every ending left its trace. I will carry every version, every dream and every scar, because becoming who I'm meant to be was never about being perfect. It was about becoming real. The workshop door is open, the afternoon begins to shine. I run my hand across the old wood and leave one scratch behind. The city glows beneath my window, cars are moving like a stream. I pour a little water slowly, wake up from another dream. There's a sweater on the railing, a book I never finished twice. Funny how a quiet evening can feel better than paradise. I used to fill the empty space somebody else's voice. Now I hear my own reflection, and I finally like the noise. Midnight on the balcony, no one knows where I have been. Just the city and the silence, and the person underneath my skin. I don't need another ending, I don't need another sign. Tonight I'm letting all the pieces fall exactly where they lie. A neighbor plays an old piano 3 floors down and slightly late. Someone's laughing in the hallway, someone's rushing through the gate. I watch the windows turn to shadows, every room a different life. And I wonder how many people are learning how to be alright. Maybe we don't need the answers, maybe we just need the night. A little space to hear our heartbeat, a little darkness for the light. Midnight on the balcony, breathing underneath the city glow. Every little fear feels smaller when I finally let it go. I don't need another promise, I don't need somebody's eyes. I've got everything I need tonight to feel alive. If tomorrow brings a stranger, I'll decide if they can stay. But I won't trade my peace for someone who is only passing through my days. I have learned that love is beautiful when it doesn't ask you to disappear. And the safest place I've ever found is standing right midnight on the balcony. The whole city starts to fade, I can feel the morning coming, but I'm not afraid. Whatever waits beyond tomorrow, I will meet it when it comes. Tonight I am enough for me, and that's where my freedom comes from. The last light crosses the buildings, the night becomes a softer blue. I close my eyes and stay a little longer. I found a room behind the station, filled with canvases and dust. Someone left a dozen paintings and a jar of faded brushes. I didn't know the artist's story, didn't know what made them leave, but I saw a half-painted portrait of a woman learning how to breathe. So I picked a shade of amber, mixed it slowly with the gray. Sometimes all it takes is one new color to change the way you see a day. This is the color of a new beginning, not the kind that comes without a scar. There were landscapes without skies. Every unfinished line was waiting for somebody brave enough to try. I used to think life was something you could plan from start to end. Now I know the most beautiful chapters are the ones you don't expect. So I opened every curtain, let the afternoon come through. For the first time, all the empty spaces look like somewhere I could move. This is the color of a new beginning, soft enough to heal, strong enough to stay. Every broken shade I once rejected looks a little different today. I won't paint myself in someone else's colors. I won't borrow somebody else's dreams. If my story needs another ending, I'll create it somewhere in between. Maybe I was never lost, maybe I was only changing shape. Maybe every door that closed behind me was another door I had to make. And I don't need to know the future, I don't need to see the whole design. I'll keep adding color to the canvas, one honest stroke at a time. This is the color of a new beginning, brighter than the woman I once knew. Every shade I thought was fading found another way to shine through. I won't paint myself for someone's approval, I won't live inside another frame. This unfinished picture belongs to me now, and I'll never be afraid to sign my name. The room is quiet in the evening, the final brush is set aside. I step back from the canvas and recognize the woman inside. Yeah, yeah. I found an old pair by the doorway, leather worn from years and miles. Someone left them in a hallway with a note that simply said, "Go wild." So I slipped them on one morning, didn't ask where they had been. They felt strange beneath my footsteps, but somehow they fit my feet. I've been standing in the same place, waiting for a perfect road. Maybe life was never asking me to know where I would go. I'm walking in borrowed shoes, down a road I've never known. Every step is something different, every mile becomes my own. I don't need a map to tell me where this road is supposed to end. Sometimes you find yourself completely when you stop trying to pretend. Past a field of yellow wheatgrass, past a bridge above the creek, I met an old woman laughing as she painted on a fence. She said, "You look like someone who has finally learned to choose. Don't worry about the destination, just keep walking in those shoes." So I laughed and kept on moving, with the sunlight on my face. For the first time I wasn't running from some old forgotten place. I'm walking in borrowed flying. Maybe freedom isn't fast. Oh, maybe it's the quiet courage to stop looking at the past. And if these shoes someday break down, I'll leave them by another door. Maybe someone else is waiting for the journey I've walked before. I'm walking in borrowed shoes, but the journey feels like mine. Every stranger, every crossroads, every unexpected sign. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow, and I don't need to know tonight. I'll keep moving with the morning, till the road becomes the light. The old shoes carry dust now. The horizon starts to glow. I keep walking and finally let the road decide where I go. Friday afternoon is melting, summer dripping down the signs. I got strawberries on my apron and a line stretching outside. There's a little bell above the doorway. Every customer brings a smile. I can hear the jukebox playing something funky from the aisle. I used to think that life was waiting for some moment dressed in gold. Now I know the sweetest memories are the ones you never planned to hold. Give me one more scoop, one more laugh, one more song. Let the whole world keep on rushing. We can stay here all night long. Vanilla, cherry, little sunshine, a little sweetness on the side. I don't need a perfect reason, just to enjoy the ride. There's a couple sharing chocolate. There's a kid with blue-stained hands. An old man orders pistachio and starts dancing to the band. Someone writes a little message on a napkin by the door. Don't forget these little moments, they're what we're living for. So I turn the music higher, let the evening take its time. Every stranger feels familiar when the whole room starts to shine. Give me one more scoop, one more laugh, one more song. Let the whole world keep on rushing. We can stay here all night long. Vanilla, cherry, little sunshine, a little sweetness on the side. I don't need a perfect reason, just to enjoy the ride. Maybe happiness is simple, maybe we make it too hard. Maybe it's a paper napkin and a stranger's birthday